So Edwin, could I ask you just to introduce yourself and state briefly for the camera what you do and what your relationship with Sandbox is?
Yes, well, thank you, Kelly. It's great to be with you. So my name is Edwin Wang, and I am an advisor and investor in Sandbox, and obviously thrilled to be here with Davos 2026.
And how many times have you now been at the Sandbox lunch?
The most recent, this is the third year consecutive.
Excellent. And so where do you see AI going? What is the future of AI, and how do you think Sandbox is addressing this?
I think clearly there's been a lot of talk about AI. There's not anything that AI is not going to be impactful on, and I think that's well within the spirit of dialogue at WEF this year. In fact, I think it's as you go through all of the bullets for WEF 2026, there's not one item which will not require AI to help solve. Not that any of us have the answers. With respect to your question, I think that the agentic AI now, this phase of AI, points to a very exciting broadening out, much like we saw with the .com era when early on AOL brought you into the World Wide Web, courtesy of Bob Kahn, Ben Cerf, and Tim Berners-Lee, who recently just published his book, This Is For Us. But the point is that as foundational models have really become so popularized and commoditized, what we are discovering now that truly impactful AI will require a newer model, a newer approach. And so SandboxAQ is really at the forefront of this, as you well know, in the way of large quantitative models, foundational models that train on the basis of numbers and science, quantum, physics, biology, chemistry, first principles. So I think that Eric Schmidt, who's the chairman of the company, has recently spoken about non-stationarity of objectives and of environments, which is to say that many of the sort of hallucinatory aspects of AI, the reasons that give pause to AI adoption, particularly at enterprise level for secure, dependable, reliable, for example, a foundational model that will give you the same response. 2 + 2 is always equal to 4, not 5, not 3, not NA sometimes.
Hallucinations,
exactly.
Statistical variations, it's always 4.
Exactly correct. And so the point being that if you look at multi-dimensional, high-dimensional problems with infinite sort of problem sets, it really requires a new approach. And so Sandbox is really at the leading edge, the cutting edge, if you will. That's what sort of makes this very exciting. Quantum computing, as Jensen has finally acknowledged within the past year, after much brouhaha, is something that is coming. It's coming. We don't know whether it's a year, 3 years, 5, what have you, but it's the convergence of AI, quantum, and fusion energy, alternative energy sources, the power trade, if you will. The fusion of the three is a historic moment for humanity. So thank you.
So great to be on the lead of tech convergence.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much, Edwin.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate that.